This tutorial explains how to modify a post type of WebAPI so that it doesn't overpost data. A post WebAPI receives a data object as a parameter and then adds it to a database, and finally it returns an HTTP 201 created response along with the JSON for the newly added object. We have already covered this in one of the previous tutorials. And for a primer on overposting, please refer a previous tutorial, Overposting in WebAPI and a solution with data transfer object. Let me first explain the objective of this tutorial. Open the Solution Explorer and locate the program.cs file. Double-click and open it. Scroll to the part that you are seeing here. Consider this post type of WebAPI. It receives Doctor object, adds it to the database, and then returns the same object in a 201 response. Since the entire object is being shuttled between the client and the server, we can say that the Doctor object is overposted in this case. Now the objective is to modify this WebAPI so as to prevent overposting. For this, the communication has to be through a data transfer object, Doctor Dto, that posts a smaller subset of the properties. For a primer on overposting, please refer a previous tutorial, Overposting in WebAPI and a solution with the data transfer object. Now we can start making the modifications. The first alteration is to change the parameter to a Doctor Dto type so that just the relevant properties are received into the handler function. Replace the Doctor argument by Doctor Dto. This will save us unnecessary conversions of form data, because when it is Doctor object, it converts each field into a Doctor property, whereas when it is a Doctor Dto object, it will transfer only the properties that you put in the Doctor Dto. So in this way, it will save us unnecessary conversions of form data. The next is to create a new Doctor in the body of the request handler. The properties on this object are set on the basis of the properties received from the parameter. We are copying the respective properties into our Doctor object. It is possible now to set other properties such as email in this case on the basis of some synthesis or on the basis of data in other tables. We have a lot of flexibility here because email is one of the hidden properties that we do not want to participate, that we do not want that it should participate in the WebAPI communication. This property can be now set independently in whatever way you want. The third is to create a Doctor Dto out of this Doctor so that overposting doesn't take place. For this, we have used the constructor of Doctor Dto. With these changes, the API prevents overposting. And now it's time to verify the changes. Run the project to open the home page. This ensures that the server is running. Take note of the URL along with the port. Open the Postman software and select the method as post. And type a body JSON string for the new object as you are seeing here and hit the send button. If you are finding it difficult to understand this Postman, we have already covered this Postman in one of the previous tutorials. You can go and have a look at that. So once we hit the send button, we observe that a DB update error is thrown. This error is because our DTO class Doctor Dto doesn't have a default constructor. A small debugging helped me locate this problem. We missed it in the first tutorials, so let us add it now. Open the Solution Explorer and locate the doctor.cs file and double-click to open it as you see here. Add the default constructor. Now again run the application and again open the Postman software as you see here. Hit the send button we verify that the call succeeds and we receive 201 created response from the server. Other API can be modified in the same way where you can replace the parameters or replace the return type, and I have attached the completed modified project in the attached downloads. You can obtain from there. Thank you.